Hi, this is Kylie. Today we're going to talk about resistance and going backwards. Bear with me, this is really good. So, I have been in this major place of resistance ever since I woke up in September and my arms magically stopped working. It's the bad kind of magic. I started resisting my work, my writing, my art. I have had a really hard time producing anything for 6 months. And I haven't just been resisting my work and my passions. I have been resisting reality. Pace and I had this conversation where we were talking about being story stuck, where for example, I was story stuck in everything is fine. I can just keep typing and writing the way that I'm used to. And I told her that's I'm not even story stuck in that story. I'm story stuck in my reality not matching reality where I have a disability that has to be dealt with and my life has to be rearranged for it. That wasn't even my reality until like a month ago. Woo, delusion. Because resistance can really bring you into that place of delusion. And you just tell yourself, that's not even true. Right? Yeah. So then recently I was having a conversation with Kelly Kingman, who, in addition to being one of my best friends, is brilliant and sees the world in this totally different way than I do. And she said, what would you do, Kylie, if you started your business today without your history, but you were going to start a business right now with your disability? Would you start a writing-based business? And I had to really sit and soak that in and think about that. Would I start a writing-based business if I started a business right now with a disability? And I don't have an answer for that question. I think I would do things very differently. But the thing that was really sticking for me was that I didn't want to accept my disability. I wanted to go back to the way things were. And that is a trigger phrase. I want to go back to the way things were. I've said that a lot. I know that you've said it at some point in your life, right? I want to go back to the way things were. But here's the truth. We can't go back. You can never go back. We can only go forward from here. We have to start right here, right now, with the reality and the truth of the way that things are, and make our future decisions based on where we are right now, where we really are, not where we wish we were, not where we want to be, but where we are right now in the truth. That's a tall order, right? It requires accepting the truth and facing the truth. So when you feel yourself slide into that, I want to go back to the way things were. And you will, because we're human and that's how we work. And that's okay. A good way out is to counter that feeling with the question, if I were to start right now, right here, where would I go? What would I do? And then really give yourself space to answer that question and think outside the box. I've been working really hard to learn ways to write with my disability. But instead of writing, I make videos and I love them and they're fun and I feel like I'm really connecting with my audience. That's you guys. And I feel like I'm still doing my really important work in the world. I'm just doing it differently. So I can't go back. I can't go back. I will never be able to type the way that I typed before, but I can start over right now from here and go somewhere new and somewhere different than I expected to go. So when you're stuck and you're feeling that sense of, I want to go back to the way things were, well, you can't do that. You can't do that. So where will you go from here?